Hello everyone, this is Burak Güzel and I'm here to give you a quick tip with MySQL. Um, we're going to be using the sum function and if function, and we're going to combine the two to come up with some simple and useful queries. I'm going to be using a sample database called Sakila. If you Google for the word Sakila, you should be able to find it and import it. And I have it here in my PHPMyAdmin, and I'm going to run some queries. So I'm going to be using the sum function, and which just adds up numbers. For example, if I have a table here that says sales by film category, and I have a bunch of numbers in the total sales column, I can just run a query like select sum um, total sales from that table, and I will get the total number. And we're going to be using the if function. An if function is like a conditional statement. So you can, the structure is like this. If in parentheses you put three expressions, and the first expression is the condition. So I'm just gonna, for testing, I'm just gonna put 2 greater than 1, which will return true, which should return the first, the second expression here. And if it's false, it should return the third expression. So this would return hello. When I go, and I'll get hello. If I change that to 2 less than 1, now the first condition expression is false, it will return this last expression. And if you see, now it returns world. Now let's combine the two to come up with something cool. I have a customer list table, and we have a country column here. It lists country of, I guess, the address of each customer. And let's say you want to separate Americans and international customers. So you could run two queries to select where country is United States and where the country is not United States, and count the both queries separately. But we're going to do this in a single query. So what I'm going to do is, again, select, and this time I'm going to combine the sum function and the if function. So I'm going to put them inside the if function will be inside the sum function, and if will have a condition, and if it's true, it will return 1, otherwise it will return 0. And this is what I'm going to use for counting people who match a certain condition. So our condition is country equals United States, and if that matches, these guys will be American, and I'll copy that and change the condition to if not United States, and I'm going to call this as international. As you can see, this is going to be a single query, and I'm not going to group by anything. So it's going to group the whole table into a single row, because when you use an aggregate function like sum, it will automatically group. So this should return the desired results, where we see there were 36 Americans in the table and 563 international. So we did this all in a single query, and nice in two columns we custom created with the combination of the sum function and if function. And let's do another example. This time I'm going to go into the film list table. Here we have film names and descriptions, categories, prices. So I look at the price and I see some movies are like 99 cents, some are $4.99. So let's say I want to separate cheap movies from expensive movies, but I also want to list them by category. So I want to know the number of cheap versus expensive for each category separately. So this time I'm going to do a similar query, but I'm also going to select the category field. Again, sum if price is less than or equal to $1, comma 1, comma 0 as cheap. Copy the whole thing and change this to greater than 1, and this will be as expensive movies. selecting from the film list table, and this time we're gonna group by the category field. So we're gonna get these numbers for each category, and I run. I have an error. Oh, this comma should not be here. I run it again, and you'll see we have a list per category, number of cheap movies versus expensive movies, and I done this in a single query. You don't have to do it one by one. So this might save time, and it actually runs faster in most cases too. So I hope you learned from this, and thank you for watching. Bye.